Hello. Just finished the shift, 6:45, a little later than I normally am, but who cares? A lot better than it normally is. I tell you, it's been a day, and it's been good. It's so good. Been having a great time here. So anyways, today started off a little bit rough, well, they didn't start off rough. It started off great as usual, you know. Normally real good people and everything else like that. Man, along comes Spider, sat down beside her. I don't know what the hell Miss Muffet came her way. Wasn't much Miss Muffet, but man, was she a little tiny thing, like 5 foot nothing, and I don't know, or maybe I rubbed off on her the wrong way or something like that. Maybe I said something that she didn't like. She's sitting there, and she wouldn't converse or anything. Two guards standing side by side, just would not look at me or my direction. And then all of a sudden, I go to another guard's vessel down the way, not too far. I could see my vessel from my sight. Nobody was in my vessel. And I'm talking to another well-experienced vessel guard. He knows what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm making sure that nobody's going to get into my hole. And when I come back, she says, "You're going to have to call a gas guy before they again, right now, because I left my vessel open. Although, it's not due for a gas reading. Now, mind you," she said, "because I took my eyes off my vessel." Because I went around the corner, she said. Now, for me to call a gas guy, they have to maybe come from the 9th floor, the 8th floor, whatever. These guys are moving all over the building and hardly can finish anything that they're doing. But she said this, not because it was necessary, but because she was being so stringent on what she thought his rules, what have you. Even though she was right beside my vessel and she knows nobody was there, she knows all that stuff, yet she wanted me to make people walk all the way to do a gas test at my vessel. I'm not too sure what the purpose of that was. But anyways, I just ignored it. But anyways, she continued to ignore me constantly. Well, what ended up happening, I asked her if she was okay eventually. And she didn't know what I meant by that. I said, "You know what, I don't think you're feeling good." And then she said, "Well, I haven't eaten, or I'm tired." And I said, "Well, I said, are you," she said, "Why?" I said, "Because," I said, "you're acting odd." Meaning, in a social way, why create that tension when there's no need for tension? Why do that? I don't know why. There's no harm, no foul, no chance of anything was going wrong or anything else like that. There's like two perfectly good eyes, especially hers. Now she was watching me while I was doing so much. But then she would have had to come around my corner, past my vessel, to see me down the way talking to the other guard, which I still would have had eye contact. But she wanted to make a point. I'm not understanding. I just don't get the meaning behind that. So, anyways, it's something in the human nature, or some kind of maybe I upset her earlier or something like that. Maybe that was the case. But I tell you what, Maybe it was because I'm talking to an older fella too as well earlier before that, and we get into the range of discussing maybe things that we don't agree with in the world or whatever. And she might have heard something that we said that she didn't like. Well, anyways, because I guess I had mentioned that to her about being odd and all this other stuff, maybe she felt, maybe she thought it over. Because later on, she expressed that she didn't, she feels better because I asked her how does she do it, and she said she's better because she ate, and then she was a lot more personable at that point, which I really appreciated that she was able to take that approach. And then we said goodbye at the last moment of our guardship and everything. At least she was willing to do that. I mean, because otherwise, why have that tension? Why have that feeling of, ooh. You gotta take the job seriously because you got people's lives on their hands. You gotta make sure that gas is done right. You gotta make sure that they're wearing the proper equipment when they go in. You gotta make sure that you're able to save them, what have you. But at what cost do you do it? It's just like, you're gonna quibble over a guard leaving his vessel by a few feet to talk to another guard. Meanwhile, he can see everything that's going in and out by his station. And then require him to call, say, gas. And then why are you paying attention to me? Pay attention to yourself. Cover yourself. Let the inspectors, let whoever has to do what they have to do. Not another guard's duty to do that to another guard. That was weird. Anyways, that was today. I work again tomorrow. Got an interview tonight. We'll see how things go. That's all it is. I got another job opportunity with another, I think it's for auto part maker, or not maker, but to make place orders and stuff like that. Looks like a good job. Pays well. Full time. Benefits. All that other stuff. Some benefits anyways. I don't know how many benefits I have, but a few benefits. Making a living is making a living. You get to meet new people, see new people, what have you. It's good. We're done. Listen. Look at that. We're done.
Open road, lights ahead, our stories flow. Windows down, the night is young. sharing dreams with every song. Help me. Ooh, ooh, driving down the open road. Ooh, driving down the open road. Lights ahead, our stories flow. Windows down, the night is young. Sharing dreams with every song.